Okay. Yep. Back. Camera's rolling. So, one of my subscribers was curious about the progress on this guitar. So, this was primed several weeks ago, and I sanded it out, and then I went and did a few little touch-ups with some filler, just some fine putty, catalyzed, of course. But this is the progress. I've got some dust on here now, but she's starting to take shape. But like I said, one of my subscribers, and thanks to all my subscribers, by the way, they wanted to have a look at the progress. So it's coming. Getting there. So I'm just, like I said, I touched up a few spots. So I'll just tack this baby off, and then I'm going to reprimer, and I'm going to leave it sit for another few weeks. And then final sand it and paint it up. So I'm just going to go grab a tack cloth and be right back. Yeah, here's my tack cloth. It is a used one, but it's still got some life in it for sure. And, little crammed for room in here. But we just work with what we got. So we give this a little tack job. Just basically sanding dust. Could probably salvage that. Fold her inside out. Fold her inside out. Good thing my floor is somewhat clean. No grease anyways. That's the main thing. And if I was painting this, I'd be using a brand new fresh tack cloth, but not that it's not important to be clean when priming, but I haven't had grease or fish eyes. Last time I had fish eyes, I was not in my booth. I was at a different booth, but that's another story. Anyways. Tacked up. See if this is gonna work to hang this here. I think it is gonna work. Oh yeah. It's got her. Oh yeah, there we go. She's hooked. Okay. I already got my primer mixed up and ready to go on the gun, so just gonna step out and kick on the fan. gonna dust on three coats of primer. Not gonna put it on too heavy. And then I'm gonna let this thing sit for another few weeks. And then I'll final sand it out and paint it. But it's coming along. Be good to see it when it's all done. I'm a little pressed for room, that's why I don't just push this out, but just a little paper down. I'm just light pressure. I'm in the spraying in the corner near the fan and all that stuff. So I don't want to cloud out the whole booth here. But yeah, it's coming along pretty good. That's really about it. But like I say, one of my subscribers was curious about the progress, so it's coming along really nice. And just want to give it lots of time because it is wood, and like to give the product lots of time to cure, because all products shrink to a certain level. And I blocked it out fine, 240. Then I went to 320, and then I actually hit it with 400. So I'll same thing. I'll go back and I'll just lightly block it out with 400, and then take it up even finer than that. It's going to be done at base clear, and always had good luck keeping it fine. I don't try and push the products. Even putting it over Bondo work or body filler, I don't prime. I try and finish my body work up like 180, and then I'll even hit it with 220 before I prime it. Primer, there's a misconception. It's for surface leveling. It's not for filling heavy sand scratches or hack grinder marks. See guys push products. Yeah, you can prime it heavy and sand it smooth, and it'll look good for 5 minutes. And then when it fully cures, it's going to show up down the road. So I've been doing this long enough to know the right and wrong ways of using certain products. Again, everybody's got slight differences, their own techniques, but anybody who's been in it a while, you probably see that the basic, I don't know if you want to call it skill set or technical training. It's pretty obvious to tell that those who've had some proper training and actually follow a process. But anyways, that's for another discussion or argument. Well, it's really not an argument. It's only an argument when you get people that don't know what they were talking about arguing with people that do. But I guess we could say that about everything. Yeah, that's progress coming on the old guitar. The old wagon here did all right out at the track on the weekend. Out of Rad Torque Raceway, we had some good air, and car hooked up pretty good. For those that may or may not have watched the video, there's one half decent video of the car running. Yeah, it's pretty good weekend. I was happy to get out. Last run of the year before we. I'm not even going to say the words, but other than we're going to be going into lockdown due to probably weather changes coming in the near future. So yeah, drove out, made some runs, and made her back home in one piece. Glad I put a Ford 9-inch in this car back when I did. Only I haven't I haven't had to touch a part. I mean, I've swapped gears to try different ratios, but as far as breaking anything, I haven't broke anything. Well, probably a little lucky too. I don't know. Probably the most surprising is another fellow out at the track was asking me what I'm running for a clutch. But believe it or not, I'm just running the Luke, the LUK brand that you buy right off the shelf from Napa or your local parts store. It's actually the clutch that when I had the engine out, I put in a new disc, even though the other one looked good. I just saw while it was apart, the pressure plate looked good, so I just slammed her all back in, and I haven't had one let go yet. But I suppose eventually maybe it will, but yeah, if anyone was curious about the clutch, it's LUK, right off the right off the parts floor. So anyways, we'll go back, we'll spray another coat. I don't think I'm gonna film spraying all 3 coats. I don't know if you guys might be getting bored watching me spray. I'm just dusting it on, so to speak. Anyways, there's no magic here. I'm trying to keep the overspray down so I don't get it all over the place. This car, I got a final wet sand out anyway, so a little bit of overspray gets on it. I'm not too worried. Coming along pretty good. I'm trying not to prime real heavy in certain spots. You can see it's masked in here. The owner he's got some specific instructions for me on how he wants this guitar done. So that's why I'm not going at it spraying real heavy here. I need to get it primed and covered. Of course, I need material to work with, but we don't have to flood it on. And I give this a few minutes to flash off, and I'll put one more coat, and that's going to be yeah, that's going to be it. But yeah, that's it. A quick short video. If I keep them short, they upload fairly quick. Yeah, that's about it. So that's the update on the old guitar body. So to the gentleman that was curious about how it's coming, hopefully he can see a little bit. I guess he doesn't. Just great primer really, but it's coming along good. So until next time, we'll not sure when I'll post something again. Oh, I know what I forgot to mention. That's right. For those Red Deer swap meet is on this weekend. Red Deer, Alberta, of course, Saturday. So I think I'm going to head down there. Maybe take a few items to sell. So if you're there and I know you, well, come say hello. If not, say hello anyways. It's usually a good time. I usually run into a few people I know from high school days. But thanks for watching. Take care. Till next time. And don't forget to tell your friends to subscribe. Help a poor guy out.